and gentlemen, I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion, it's Scott Quigg. This former WBA Super Bantamweight champion fighting out of Bury, England. Zhu the Monster Khan, fighting out of Beijing, China, looks to pick up another big win here. Some of the fastest hands in the world.
Oh, pure bad blood.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bury, England, introducing a Super Bantamweight champion of the world, Scott Quigg. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Beijing, China, here is the acclaimed featherweight champion of the world, known as the Monster, Zhu Can.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, you know when you've got two fighters there that really believe they're going to win, really want to get it on, this is when it gets stupid.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Insane action! Nice counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I been there, and now we are here.
Zhu Can, the monster, in trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Monster, dazed. The monster finally goes down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
That's lights out right there.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your regionals hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting. And you
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Zhu Can in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell for round two. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle. He's got to bluff them.
That big hook doesn't land. That counter punch caught him clean. You can write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Big shots from... Oh, wait a minute! Scott Quigg just got belted. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Can't find a home for that jab. Khan just got caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Khan now in some serious trouble. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight. What are you doing?
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get... Oh, wait a minute! Monster! Dazed! Hold her right there! Khan just got caught! How is this? Did you see that? Down goes Khan! He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
It's resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Khan now in some serious trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Being dazed.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Oh, Quigg. Quigg has got to do something here. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here? Did you see that? It's all hands on deck now as Scott Quigg is in some big-time trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Scott Quigg just got belted. Uber tough Scott Quigg can't take it anymore. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to party. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and put him down again. And that's a lot of points to lose.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Is he going to punch himself out there? 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Quigg in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito. Hold that thought! Zhu Khan, the monster, in trouble. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch.
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The monster, dazed. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom, back into it. But do not miss.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Zhu Khan just got caught. I thought we were going to see nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
A very competitive. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
On to the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That uppercut just missed. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Quigg in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Here comes round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher... Hold that thought! Zhu Khan now in some serious trouble. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get a lot more at the end.
His stamina is off the charts. What the hell? Whoa, wait a minute! Monster! Dazed! Zhu Khan goes down! That punch to the head looked so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Where did that come from? What a shot!
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, just switch it off.
Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That counter shot lands. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And that hook misses. Oh, Quigg. Quigg has got to do something here. Down goes Quigg. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Khan just got caught. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.